Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Celtics, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against Cleveland. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Thanks for joining us for the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. A make-or-break game tonight with the series standing at 2-0. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting five for Boston. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Doc in at the 2. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Garbage Man in at center. You take a look at Cleveland, and they have themselves in great position after winning the first 2 on the road.
Yeah, I mean, they snatched home court advantage in Game 1, took Game 2, and now they've got a huge leg up. A win here tonight, and this series is all but over.
Here's the Magician. Buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
And nice shot by Tatum. Answering the 3 from the other end.
The Cobra passes to Garbage Man. Here's the Magician. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
First free throw is good.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Mr. Perfect, pounded by Tatum. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
The bodyguard, pass to Brown. Off target with the 3. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Into the lane. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to the bodyguard. Left side Tatum. Clock at 6. Not going to go that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Garbage Man. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Ward passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Here's Wolf. Takes the 3. The Magician grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Mr. Perfect passes to the Magician. And he lobs it up. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And Cleveland has possession. Outside Booker. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Fires for three. Booker, good.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
It's time for Dance Jam. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You need dance lessons. Let's see what you got.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Brown for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the Magician. Pass to the Cobra. Launches it. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Second chance effort. Boston pulls it in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's the Magician. Here's the Cobra. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Brown. Pass to Wolf. Fires the three. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Mr. Perfect, pounded by Tatum. The Cobra passes to the Magician. Knocked away. Here's Wolf. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And he makes a first. Tyson, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Cleveland trails by 3. Pass to Tyson. Here's the Cobra. To stop the run, and is blocked. Here's the bodyguard. Now here's Brown. Here's Wolf. The rebound by Garbage Man.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Tyson from downtown. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
It's his first trip to the line.
Reset.
No good on the free throw. And Cleveland making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Gordon, he's checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Here's Wolf. Lets it go from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Wolf's got 5 points. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cleveland trails by 3. Here's the Magician. Pass to Tyson. Tipped away. And here's White. The Magician grabs the miss.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Wolf. Up and over Hardaway. Wolf can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's the Magician. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Boston on offense. Ward passes to Brown. Here's Wolf from deep. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Cleveland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
At the line for Cleveland, Hopkins. 1 shot.
What's up?
And that one misses. And for Boston, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Ward. Here's Wolf, defended by Hardaway. 6 to shoot. White, the pass to Ward. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Here's the Magician. No luck on that one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Brown passes to White. Inside. And they're on the run. Here's the Cobra. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Outside White. Back to Brown. To the paint. Ward's shot is good. Ward's gotten his 2nd bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
The Magician. It's tipped. Here's Garbage Man. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Wolf passes to Gordon. Here's Wolf, defended by Hardaway. Pass to White. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rollins. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Tyson. Mobley on a screen. 35 seconds left in the first. Boston pulls it in. Here's the bodyguard.
Cleveland foul. 0. Second personal foul. 4 team foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Free throw, no good. Brown, he's checked in for Cleveland. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Good on the second one. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Rollins. Here's the pick. 4-3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Pritchard. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Aaron Gordon. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. And it's the bodyguard in it to 5. Here's Rollins. Pass to Şengün. Count it. And it's a tie ball game.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Cleveland shooting right at 35%. Not getting what...
Wow!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Fades back. The shot by the bodyguard, no good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by White. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pritchard, the pass to the bodyguard. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 6. Drains the triple. Mr. Perfect's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
They set the pick. White looking it over. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
First one falls for him.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. White hits them both. Cleveland leading by 3. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Booker in close.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
White on the wing. Now here's Tatum. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Milton's checked in for Rollins. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's the Cobra. 6 points for him. Şengün, a screen on Tatum. To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Wolf. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Mobley outside. And here's Milton. Back to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The Cobra can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Now here's Milton. Still without a bucket. A shot from the mid-range. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
And the Cobra pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. Boston trails by 4. Here's the bodyguard. Here he goes. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And Booker has got the ball here for Cleveland. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Şengün finds Mobley. Here's the Magician. Cleveland again missing. The Celtics have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Wolf. Outside White. Here's Wolf. He's got 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to White. Here's Wolf. Here's the 3. The Magician grabs the miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Mobley. No points so far. Pass to the Magician. Booker with it. From the arc. Here's Şengün. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Outside White. Here's Brown. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's the Magician. Pass to Booker. Back to Mobley. Here's the Cobra. Hounded by Tatum. Knocks it down from distance. The Cobra's got 9.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
Back to Tatum. Brown drives in. Up top Tatum. Fires it. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Gordon, he's checked in for Boston. Good on both.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Cash money on the open jump shot. Wolf's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
Pass to the Magician. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's the Magician. Mobley passes to Booker. Here's the Cobra. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. The Cobra's got 12 points.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
Tatum can't hit.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Tatum with a steal. Pass to Wolf. Gordon with a screen on Sengun. Wolf. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Here's the Cobra. Sengun, a screen on Tatum. Knocks down the long J. The Cobra's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No problems knocking that one down. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's the Cobra. It'll count. And no good. trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for Boston.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead.
Yeah, I like the chances. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports.
She talked about she needs somebody to run things.
Here's Brown. They've got Devin Booker, and it's the Magician in at the point guard position. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for the Celtics, they've got Junior, and it's the bodyguard in at the power forward position. Here's the Magician. Here's Mr. Perfect. That 3's off the mark. On the wing, Tatum. Tatum drills the 3.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Pass to the Cobra. Outside Booker. Here's Mr. Perfect. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Ward pulls it down. The Celtics shooting at 45% of the game so far. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Right side Brown for the lead. That one is off. Brown's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor to the middle. Boston pulls it in. The bodyguard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Wolf. Now Tatum. Clock at 6. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Magician, pass to Garbage Man. Left side Booker. Pass to Garbage Man. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Garbage Man's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Yeah, they get 1 to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
There's Tatum with the 3. The Magician grabs the miss. The Magician's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Pass to Ward. Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They set a pick. Fires top of the key. Boston pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Magician, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Magician's got 5.
We can't ask for a better look, and he capitalizes.
Back to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 5 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Garbage Man. Here's the Cobra. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 6 rebounds in the game. Beyond the arc. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's the Magician. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Ward. He has 6, and it's rejected. That's the Garbage Man. Here's Mr. Perfect. Boston pulls it in. The bodyguard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Five on the clock. Here's Wolf. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. White, he's checked in for Boston. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Tyson.
Celtics foul. Number 48. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's the Cobra. Cleveland again missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 1-point game. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Well, Cleveland's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. That one falls. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Brown with it. He's got 5. They still need this. Wolf, good. Wolf's got 23.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 9. Here's the Cobra. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Wolf. Boston's shooting about 40% so far in the third. Here's the bodyguard. He's got 7. Pass to Wolf. Lets it go. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 25 points in the game.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's the Cobra. 17 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Brown looking around. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 9. Pass to the Magician. There's a screen. Here's Tyson. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Wolf passes to Ward. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. White for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage Man's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's the Cobra. The Cobra. The second chance points on the tip-in. The Cobra's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Wolf, good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Garbage Man. Here's the Magician. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Wolf. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Alperon Sengun out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's the Cobra in at the 3. Mobley lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mobley's got his first points of the night.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Three-pointer. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Rollins passes to Sengun. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Rollins. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Here's Wolf. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to the Cobra. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. The Cobra's got 22 points.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's Wolf. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland trails by 3. Rollins, no good. And here's White. Pass to Gordon. Here's Wolf. Booker defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And Booker's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
That free throw good from Booker. It's both from the stripe. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Tatum. Pass to Gordon. Here's Wolf. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Cleveland trails by 3. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off off the glass. Rollins passes to Şengün. Tipped. Now here's White. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Wolf. Nails it from 3. Wolf's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Rollins passes to the Cobra. Outside Booker. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Tatum with it. Pass to Wolf. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's the Cobra. For 3. Cleveland again missing. White against Booker. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Boston leading by 8. Puts it up from 12. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Booker. That one no good. Well, the Celtics shooting only 42%. Pass to White. Now here's Gordon. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Gordon's a guy who will force you to get up in his space and commit a foul.
Gordon taking 2 shots.
Break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Here's the Cobra. They need this. And he sinks the layup. The Cobra's got 5 points now this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Wolf. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Back on the line for the Celtics. Wolf. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cleveland trails by 10. Pass to the Cobra. They set the pick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Cleveland. Hopkins taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Brown. And here's Tatum. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Wolf. Brown with a screen. Three-pointer. Wolf, good. Wolf's got 41.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, you can feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Now here's Brown. Wolf can't get it to go. Here's Garbage Man. And he's going for the oop here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
The line for two, Hopkins.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
There's Tatum with the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland trails by 7. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Booker, the pass to Garbage Man. Here's the Magician. Pulls up. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's the bodyguard. Right side Tatum. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage Man's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Up top, Brown. Poke loose. Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's the bodyguard with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Wolf. Inside. Looking to end this cold spell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And they're on the break. Second chance shot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
14 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Hopkins. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's the Cobra, defended by Brown.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Cleveland has possession. Here's the magician. Brown with some nice D. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop it.
First one to drop, tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Cleveland has possession. The Cobra passes to Garbage Man. Cleveland again missing. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach. Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
So we see Boston get the win here. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.